Welcome back to Channel Name. Today we're taking a close look at the XAU USD pair as it stabilizes ahead of two major events, the US presidential election and the Federal Reserve's policy decision later this week. With so much happening, let's dive into the technical setup and the fundamentals driving the gold market right now. As of today, gold is trading at $2,739.24 per ounce. Let's start with the daily chart. Here's what we're seeing. XAU USD recently lost some of its weekly gains, showing signs of a potential correction. Technical indicators have turned down from overbought levels, but the pair remains above all major moving averages, so the overall trend remains bullish. The 20-day simple moving average, which is holding around $2,696, serves as a critical support level. As long as gold prices remain above this level, bulls might still have the upper hand in the market. Now, looking at the 4-hour chart, there's a bit of caution for short-term traders. Gold recently broke below its 20 SMA at $2,766, with technical indicators moving into negative territory. This could suggest further downside risk in the near term. However, with the 100 and 200 SMAs maintaining their upward trends, the longer-term outlook still leans positive. Key support levels: $2,731.45, $2,716.90, $2,701.70. Key resistance levels: $2,747.75, $2,760.40, $2,772.50. Next, let's look at the factors impacting gold from a fundamental perspective. XAU USD faced selling pressure recently, mainly due to strong economic data from the United States. The September PCE price index, a favorite inflation gauge of the Fed, showed core inflation rose by 2.7% year over year, slightly above market expectations. This resilient economic data led to a pullback in gold as it dampened hopes for an aggressive rate cut. Speaking of interest rates, the Federal Reserve will announce its latest policy decision on Thursday, November 7th. Right now, there's a 94.5% chance of a 25 basis point cut, though this is slightly down from last week's 95.5%. Federal Reserve rate cut odds, 94.5%. In addition to the Fed's decision, the upcoming US election is also generating uncertainty in the markets. Some analysts believe a Republican victory might lead to a slower pace of rate cuts. This is critical for gold traders to watch, as shifts in fiscal policy could indirectly affect the Fed's decisions moving forward. Gold prices are also being influenced by recent global developments. The Bank of Japan recently kept its interest rate unchanged at 0.25%, which applied some downward pressure on the yen, benefiting the US dollar and putting additional pressure on gold prices. Meanwhile, in the US, initial jobless claims for the week ending October 25th came in better than expected, further supporting the US dollar. Additionally, Asian and European indexes have been under pressure, with sharp losses seen in Wall Street as well, adding to the overall risk-averse sentiment in the market. This environment typically benefits gold as a safe haven. Looking ahead, Friday's non-farm payrolls NFP report could be a critical catalyst. Analysts expect the US economy to add around 113,000 jobs in October, with the unemployment rate remaining steady at 4.1%. If these numbers surprise to the upside, it could strengthen the dollar and weigh on gold. But if job growth disappoints, we might see renewed demand for gold as a safe haven asset. So, to wrap things up, XAU USD is at a critical point this week, with strong support and resistance levels in play. With the Fed decision and US election looming, we can expect some significant price action in gold. If you're trading gold, keep an eye on these key technical levels and the upcoming data releases. Thanks for tuning in, and if you found this analysis useful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates. Before we wrap up, a quick disclaimer. I'm an internet enthusiast who trades stocks and invests in mutual funds. The purpose of these videos is educational. I openly share my analysis to help viewers identify potential investment opportunities, but this is not financial advice. I only discuss stocks or assets I've personally invested in or traded. If you find any of the information here helpful in managing your portfolio, that's great, but please consult a financial advisor for advice tailored to your financial situation.